Deck, and I'm from Hudson High School, and what I'm doing here today is just mixing up some milk replace for the calves. So you take your water pail, and we're gonna fill it up 2 quarts. And this is warm water, not too hot, but and then you take it and we're gonna just pour it in the bucket. And you have to have 3.5 quarts, so we're just gonna fill it up to like right here. Okay. And then you're gonna need your milk replacer, which we're only gonna use 1 cup of milk replacer. And then you're going to take your wire whisk and just stir up the milk. And you have to stir it all up until it's all dissolved into the water. I think what is in here is, honestly, I think it is like all the proteins and stuff. Because what they do is when they first get off their moms is they use that milk because it's like all their antibodies and stuff like that. And then their milk replacer kind of has all them proteins to help them grow and stuff, and the vitamins and stuff. So that's pretty much what's in the milk replacer. And we have to make 3 of these, so. Okay, now we're gonna take this into our calves. And then just like kind of lead them to the, with your, yeah. And then they kind of just drink by themselves. So yeah, they stay on it for 45 weeks, an average of 45 weeks. So this is a preventative medication, and they get 5 cc's in the morning and 5 cc's at night after their milk. So we're just gonna draw out 5 cc's. And then you just climb in here with them. They have to hold their head up. Come here and squirt it in the left side of their mouth and hold their head up just to make sure they get it all down. And then we're gonna disinfect the syringe. You just put it in your bleach water and kind of just disinfect just to make sure it's clean, so none of the diseases get passed on if they are sick. We're just gonna do the same thing with the next cow. Take the preventative measures, and I guess they're not gonna get sick at all. Okay, so what Philip is doing is he's just checking their bedding to make sure it's all dry and there's no feces or anything in it, because we have to have dry straw for them, or otherwise they can get pneumonia, especially in this time of year, because it'll get them sick. And obviously that cow doesn't like it, but okay. And we have to give them fresh water every chore because they need clean water just like we do to drink. And we only give them like a handful of feed so they can get the taste of it, and it helps their rumen develop. And then after you check all the straw and stuff, you kind of just fluff it up or add more if necessary. All right, so now he's going to attempt to brush out the calf's fur and stuff. It needs to stay clean, and just like the bedding and stuff, could get sick. So that's pretty much what he's doing, is just brushing out the calf, which doesn't like it at all. So when we get these calves, they're like 90 to 100 pounds, and students are actually purchasing the calves, and they're for their fair project is what they're doing, and they have to be 300 to 600 pounds, and they can't be over 600 pounds for the students' fair project. So that's also kind of why we have to be easy be easy with them because they're not ours. They're other students' that they paid for, which they paid a lot of money. So we kind of just have to make sure that they don't get sick, and we're keeping good care of them and keeping up on them and making sure everything's okay with them. So this is the kind of cool stuff we get to do out here, lots of hands-on, and instead of doing actual schoolwork, and you can catch it in a classroom.